Okay, let's start something. Hmm. Well, I guess I'll have to take a look at that later. Alright. New game. Let's dive in and see what the hell we're doing. Excuse me.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell, and you're listening to Digging Deeper, where we cover everything from archaeology, science, the unexplained, and vanishing curators. Yes, that's the story of the curator, now ex-curator, of the 2 Point Museum, who fled the scene of the struggling institution, never to be seen again. Their disappearance was first discovered by a journalist from 2 Point Radio, hoping to discuss the museum's record low attendance and reports of rampant thievery. And in a strange way, I feel I got my answer.
Yep. Nothing there. Welcome to your museum. It's not in great condition. There's nothing there. But with a little guidance, it could become one of the best museums in the county. Or even the entire world. Alright. Sorry, before I get any more carried away, why don't you have a look around? Familiarize yourself with the museum and the camera controls. Pan. Or pan. Okay. Zoom. Alright. That's a little odd for that. Let's pitch on the keyboard. R and F. Okay. Excellent. Looking around, well done. Already leaps and bounds ahead of your predecessor. Speaking of, the old curator sent out an expedition before they skipped town and disappeared forever, and it looks like they've left an unopened exhibit. New exhibits arrive at the museum packaged in crates, ready to be unboxed. All crates look the same, but I can tell this is a good one. Select the crate and see what's inside. A footprint with 2 big toes. Needs to be kept in a dry environment. That's a big footprint. Well, let's put it right here where everyone can see it coming in. Buzz increased. Look at that. Perfect. Something nice and old to go with the museum's modest prehistoric collection. And what luck, now that the museum's most impressive... hold on. And what luck. That's now the museum's most impressive exhibit. The higher the exhibit's buzz, the more it'll amaze our guests. But as you can see, the exhibits get grubby over time, losing their buzz. Museums rely on experts' restoration skills to keep exhibits presentable. And the guests saying, "Whoa, look at that." If left forgotten, abandoned, and entirely uncared for, exhibits will become unpresentable. Like these two losing all their buzz. It's got to be these two here. Hire a prehistory expert to restore your new collection. Oh, hard staff. But that's gonna eat into our money. I'm holding them by their head. Hey, look at there. Monthly breakdown. I have grant money. And that's it. Nobody's coming to my museum. Ah, that's better. Restoring exhibits will keep them looking first rate and maintain the museum's buzz. However, providing a spectacle will only take us so far. Our guests want to be informed as well as impressed. Info stands collect all our knowledge of nearby. Info stands collect our knowledge of nearby exhibits and present it to the guests in one digestible place. Place info stands near exhibits so guests can learn about what they're seeing.
Hi, I'm Haley Von Trowell, and you're listening to Digging Deeper, the show that delves into the world of archaeology, the unexplained, and minuscule museums. Today, is the Earth really comprised of multiple layers? Well, according to Professor Mubley Craynipple,
Smart stuff.
Craynipple has reportedly spent months tapping the surface of Svalbard with a teaspoon in a bid to crack the Earth open and realize it's a giant chocolate egg. So far, his findings have proved inconclusive, but the professor hopes to resume his experiment once he recovers from a bout of hypothermia that currently has him hallucinating he's a door handle called Pete, a theory that holds considerably more water than us living on a giant confectionery treat.
Ah, Earth is a chocolate egg, of course. Smart stuff. I'm feeling wiser already. Now that you have the basic understanding of buzz and knowledge, we're almost ready to reopen the museum. Before we do, there's one last thing. Bathrooms? Decoration. That's right, decorations can turn a good museum into a great museum. It's so much more than a finishing touch. Well decorated Why is that word tripping me up so hard? It's exhibits. It's not that hard. Why is it tripping me up so hard? Maybe because I'm trying to do an accent. I have no idea what it is. Well-decorated exhibits provide more buzz and improve the museum's environment, leading to better guest experience. Must be placed on a wall, huh? Looks good. Beautiful. You clearly you've got an eye for this kind of thing. Remember to complement your collections of exhibits with decorations, as well as info stands, for a superlative guest experience. More amaze your guests. Decorate exhibits. Guest needs to buy tickets before they can be admitted to the museum. First, we'll need to add a ticket booth. Conventional wisdom suggests you place ticket booths near the entrance. Are you feeling wise? Maybe a wise guy.
Prehistory expert to reception. We have a bone to pick with you. Guests should buy a ticket at a ticket booth. And if we had one, I'm sure they would.
Fliss Tiger, Billy Belcher. Sure, it was higher. Sure, guests pay an entry fee, but that doesn't mean we're refusing donations. In fact, they're encouraged. When a guest is impressed.
Time now for another fascinating tidbit of information for your edification. Did you know? Today marks the 1-year anniversary of the opening of the world's smallest museum, a red box containing the world's largest phone. It says here that the communication device is so ancient, It can only be powered by feeding strange circular discs into it at regular intervals. Museum curator Reginald Trippleworth eagerly proclaimed on the landmark anniversary that he's looking forward to welcoming the museum's first visitor in the near future. We'll be right back after this.
Okay, sure, guests pay an entry fee, but that doesn't mean...
Donations are voluntary. You wouldn't know it, but they are.
That doesn't mean we're refusing donations. In fact, they're encouraged. When guests are impressed by an exhibit, they'll make a donation. Amaze guests as much as possible to receive bigger donations. Guests can make a donation at any available donation stand. Security guards will empty your donation stands and collect the cash. Are emptied regularly, especially around your prized exhibits, to receive as many donations as possible. Donations are successful. Main source of income. Okay, donation stand. Place the item. Hire security guard. Isaac. Welcome to the
Guests are
fold.
reminded to enjoy their visit. We can't do it for you.
Now that the museum's making money, we're ready to plan our first expedition. Expeditions allow you to add new exhibits to your collection. Okay. I took the liberty of having the museum's helicopter unimpounded. It should be here any minute. As curator, you'll plan expeditions across the globe, where staff will attempt to retrieve new exhibits for the museum. Once plans are finalized, select staff will head straight to the helicopter for departure. Expeditions can be dangerous for those involved and cause the museum to be understaffed. Be mindful of workload issues when staff are away recovering from injuries. Select the helicopter and plan your first expedition.
Announcement. Please exit through the gift shop.
Under this claggy, tar-speckled wilderness lies an embarrassment of fossilized riches, preserved prehistoric prizes. 7 days. Set up the expedition. Welcome to the expedition setup screen. Excuse me. From here you can plan every last detail of the expedition to ensure the best possible chance of avoiding certain failure. Yay! Every location has a number of events that can occur during the expedition. Greasy Fields is relatively safe, but other locations can and will be more dangerous. Influence the level of risk involved by changing the expedition team's approach. Take a safe approach by default unless you tell them otherwise. Each location has its own specific staff requirements. Expeditions to Greasy Fields only requires a single prehistory expert, but as you discover more locations, they'll begin to demand all types of staff, as well as multiple team members. Select an expert and start the... Okay. Larger boost. longer expedition.
Children should be clean and not form herds.
Oh, he's waiting to get in. That's what's going on. And away they go. Why is he getting into it?
Staff are reminded to protect the exhibits, no matter the cost.
They're back. What do we got? Honeyed bee.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this again.
The expert is back with your first ever find. The exhibit arrived in excellent condition. Sadly, our staff member did not. Expeditions will often result in injury. Building a staff room will give staff a place to recover from the injuries, as well as regain gain energy on their breaks. If you haven't already, you'll also want to hire a janitor to clean up all the tar your injured expert is trekking through the museum. Damn it, Indy! Build a staff room. Let's see, where shall we build a staff room? Let's build it in this back corner.
Holistics took roughly 20 of the most expensive ingredients on the market and said, hey, what's not to like? With that many ingredients, it's bound to help you. The whole you, any way you want. It's a fragrance. It's an engine coolant. It's a Holistics lifestyle.
Guests are reminded that I work here because it was supposed to be easy.
Oh, I guess a door would be handy. And now we need a janitor.
Staff should seek medical attention in the
Kelly Colossus.
before going to a hospital.
Go clean up the muddy footprints. I should have brought you straight here. Guess they're comfortable with the current price. Okay. That's...
Yes, feeling underwhelmed by the museum's decor.
Why are they getting on the exhibits?
Special.
Naughty exhibitor patrons. Disgusted. Oh. Disgusted. Okay.
In the event of a fire, stop what you're doing and protect the museum.
Yeah, protect the museum. Alright. Let's see what we got from mail. It's more monthly breakdowns. One, two, three, four. I need a fifth, eh? Confused by the sticker book.
Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
Alright. Well, we'll come to that when we get to it. Museum utilities, heating, decorations.
Announcement. An exhibit needs restoring. Typical.
Well, he appears to be healthy again.
I've got a very excited Natalie Blossom on the line who believes she's made a major archaeological discovery.
I can't believe I'm on the radio.
Can you tell us what you found, Natalie?
Sure. I was in my back garden for my kids' party. We'd just done pulling crackers when I looked down, and what do I see? A golden crown. It was so ancient it almost felt like it was made of...
Paper?
Yeah!
Was it perhaps lying next to a tiny pack of playing cards and a cringe-worthy witticism?
Yeah? How did you know?
Just a hunch. We'll be right back. Hopefully with something much better.
Why? Improves your tour guide ability. Let's hire him. Because why not? We'll have 2 on staff. When it goes out, let's start the expedition. Equip your team with a single cargo item per expedition. First aid kit will counter any injury event, making it safer for travels. Experiment cargo items and improve the expedition results. Okay. Go ahead and put that in, and we'll put tour guide. Oh, they're both tour guides. Okay. Let's make it detailed and start.
Pre-recorded announcement. What's it like in the future?
What is it like in the future?
Please join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back. Announcement: no running in the museum, obviously.
Okay, what do we get? Pop! The original mobile home. Greasy Fields is nice, sort of, but we'll need to explore a variety of locations to fill our collection. To unlock a new point of interest for expeditions, you'll need to complete its map's objectives.
Despite the odds, some prehistoric
Place of
artifacts
interest?
exist to this day. Don't be the reason that changes.
can be found pinned to your objective list. Open map, please. Hold that thought. We'll be right back. I'll make sure most or both of our experts are A-okay.
Announcement. Childish behavior will be met with childish retribution.
Both happy. Detailed, and go for it. Ooh, our profits are down. Get off the thing, dude.
Attention, guests should not be concerned for staff safety. They get paid for this.
Huh. Suffering 5.
That's almost your lot for today. But first, some breaking news. Widespread excitement at the discovery of the long-sought-after droopy discs, thought by some to be proof of alien visitations, was dashed today when it was revealed that the shiny metallic circles were, in fact, an obsolete form of media once used to store data and play audio.
What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Sharp on Tapas, skeleton.
Two 16-year-olds who made the discovery are being treated for shock after discovering that information and music don't exclusively exist in a magical cloud in the sky. I've been Haley Von Trowell, and you've been listening to Digging Deeper. Thanks for sticking with me.
Announcement. Your
Whoa.
experience is important
Whoa there!
to
We
us.
found the start of a
Not
dinosaur skeleton. The exhibits in the dinosaur bones category are found incomplete. You'll need to explore multiple times to find all the pieces. Complete the exhibit. An incomplete exhibit will gradually increase buzz as you find more of the pieces. Explore Ribra with more expeditions to complete the exhibit. Okay. But first, we need... where was information? Ah, there we are. Donation stand right next to it.
Maintenance announcement. People, like plants, need water.
No. Proper gift shop. Okay. We'll access more merchandise as we expand, but for now, we don't have much, so don't forget other opportunities to upsell our guests. Who can resist a vending machine? Nobody. People will buy just about anything in a museum.
Priceless exhibits are not for sale, but I am willing to hear a number. Wow me.
Damn, how big is this room gotta be? Alright, we need to move.
Frequently asked questions. I'm not sure when the museum closes. I've never made it that far.
What? Hold on. Yeah, hang in there. There's assistance. There we go.
Really thick jungle. A mountain with no head. and endless sand from the beach to the shoes you only wore once.
Oh, it's happened again.
Visit Pebbly Island. Paradise is only a stone's throw away.
If you're thousands of years old and covered in amber, please consider donating yourself to the museum.
Oh, I gotta build 2 of those. Okay. Oh, she moved in here. Okay. When a guest is done at the museum, they'll leave a review. Reviews reflect guests' buzz, knowledge, and environment, and happiness. Ensure these are high by increasing our museum level. Bigger and better museum. Okay. Let's do a little decorating.
Guests must pay for entry before knowing what's inside. It's a surprise.
More ticket booths, huh? I think we're gonna need a different way in. Show staff room. Well, I guess we'll put one here for now. Chuck Hulk.
Guests are reminded not to think about their own relatively brief longevity.
Getting crowded.
spandex in Theatre 4 are reminded that this is still not a cinema.
Ready for training. Training room required. Okay. Oh, training room. Windows, okay. Doors, okay. All right.
Anyone feeling thirsty should drink some water. It's okay, I'll wait.
Let's start an expedition. See if we can find more of them bones. For the moment, we're just gonna stay with what we got.
This is a pre-recorded announcement. Oh, what should I say? The expedition team are back to make up for lost time. Don't distract them.
We found the skull. Okay.
Guests lingering by the exit should make the jump and get on with their lives. Security guard to empty donation stand. There's money in it for you.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. This is the Wolfman, Harrison Wolf, howling at the moon on 2 Point Radio. Today's show is a long, clear night, and we've got some work to do. See if you can howl along to this next song. I dare ya.
Okay. Go ahead and add you this time.
Expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
That's new.
Guests are reminded that in the event of an emergency, the museum will always prioritize the exhibits. There's loads more where you came from.
The coal mines are the next location on the Bone Belt map. But the route is blocked by an obstruction at Cranial Crossing. Obstructions are points of interest that don't offer exhibits and block your path to new locations on the map. Plan expeditions to clear an obstruction. Passing through Cranial Crossing will be dangerous. Really dangerous. You'll need to train an expert in survival skills before we can attempt the expedition. You'll find that a training room is the answer to many of your questions facing the museum. Hey, I can build a training room now.
Guests should leave with the same number of bones they arrived with. No more, no less.
What is this? Training library. Let's put that there. Book return box.
Donations are always welcome and never returned.
Oop, too far.
Guests are reminded to read about the exhibits and stop asking me.
That.
Sometimes there's nothing like finding your most inconsistent flashlight and taking a drive to the woods. Last time I found a wooden door in a clearing that took me to this twisted carnival in another dimension. It was a haunting monstrosity that rejected nature and all it stood for. I really enjoyed myself. I'll be going back next week for another awesome, unsettling time.
Oh, cancel.
All right.
Oh, that's survival skills.
Guests are reminded that I'm not that familiar. Guests found asking me questions will be made an example of. Thank you.
Profits are down! No! Where's our staff?
Guests are reminded that new exhibits may show signs of wear and or tear. They're not that new.
What's a drink? Everybody wants a drink.
Attention.
Oh.
Donation stands are full of money and unable to hold more.
Or, excuse me.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, the dinosaurs are real, but they're not anymore.
Oh, wait. One moment.
New to the Crumley non-meat, non-veg, non-taste range, it's Crumley Crumb Pie. A delicious crumble base packed with sumptuous powdery breadcrumbs and topped with Crumley's patented mix of singed butter, sugar and flour ensures each mouthful is packed with stodgy blandness. So don't settle for crumbs. Have a Crumley Crumb Pie instead. Just like Mama used to make.
Guests are reminded to visualize making a big donation. Thank you.
I earned a shiny sticker. Shiny.
Children found talking to me, and therefore breaking regulations, will be humoured begrudgingly.
Off you go to spend your dough. They're the donuts. You know what? I think we need another one of these.
Guests should keep sticky fingers, both literal and metaphorical, to themselves.
Yeah, dilemmas force you to make an executive decision. Get the team moving. Choice might be a total success or an abject disaster. It's up to you. Remove dilemma. As the explorer makes their way over Cranial Crossing, they spot a flask on the ledge below. Stay on target or fetch the flask. We're going to stay focused. Oh, I don't get to choose.
Tickets can be exchanged for a visit to the museum. That's our final offer.
Oh, wow.
You learn something new every day. I don't, but you might.
What do we get? What do we get? XP. Okay.
enjoyed your visit, please consider donating. I won't see any of it, but still.
Oh, you'll see it in your paycheck. Come on now. You get a little something, something.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. It's time for Factual Opposites. Let's turn the truth upside down just to see what happens. This is from Luther in the Krakenbush sewers. If you play the cheesy Gubbins advert in reverse, you can clearly hear undead spirits saying, Sneebug Yeesish. Let's hear that now. You can't deny it. He's onto something. What does that mean? I'll stay on this end. See if I can figure it all out. After this.
Guests are reminded that fossils are not boring, just dusty.
Nope, nope, nope. I think I need another janitor.
Guests are asked not to steal the exhibits, though I do enjoy a chase.
Alright, let's see what we need. Hmm.
gift shop. Sell, sell, sell. The expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go. Rumors of a secret exhibit under the museum are purely speculative and wildly accurate.
Hey, we're making good profit.
Attention, don't touch that.
Our show's almost over, but my brain is still firing on its cylinder, thinking about that last factual opposite. Are the dead really talking to us through subliminal messages? Do cheesy goblins contain the secret to some kind of dimension-bending energy? A universal truth, or dimension in which everything exists at once? It's hard to answer so many questions, but right now, I'd say probably yes.
Assistant needed in the gift shop. The tat won't sell itself.
How do I knock down walls?
The expedition team have returned with an injury. Someone has a case of broken face.
Ooh, that's not good.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this again.
They can often include children. No, not children! Children are immune to the appeal of our info stands. They just don't care for them, not even a bit. They won't accept knowledge from our existing facilities, but they will use an interactive display. Think of interactive displays as a hybrid between exhibits and info stands, building both buzz and knowledge to guests. They're also a great source of entertainment. Give it a try. Build a workshop.
Guests are reminded that dinosaur bones used to be surrounded by dinosaur. Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
Boy, a janitor qualified in workshop, huh?
Has anyone seen a thief? No? Well, it was worth a try.
Don't sweat through the fiery days of summer. Fight back and relax with the Frost Dragon cooling system. It's a breath of fresh, frozen air. Keep your friends cold and your extremities colder with the Frost Dragon cooling system. Coming soon from Bungled Technologies.
Hang in there.
The museum does not monitor guest donations, but I do.
Now that your prehistory playground is finished, just need to place it in the museum. Interactive displays allow children to enjoy knowledge the museum has offered, and they provide entertainment.
That's pretty big.
Announcement. If you're going to take pictures, at least photograph the exhibits. You're not that interesting. Guests should touch as little as possible at all times. Thank you.
Place is looking good, but you've not really had the chance to truly make it yours. Museum customization menu allows you to customize your walls and floors, tailor it to guest experience, and as much or as little as you like. Partition walls as well as doors, one-way doors, staff-only doors. Options are functional as well as fashionable. Expand your selection of customization options by spending Kadoosh, and you'll earn Kadoosh as you complete objectives in the museum. Items unlocked with Kadoosh will typically improve your decoration rooms. Okay. That's cool. Does this mean I'll finally be able to
advancements are for their benefit, mostly.
What am I placing?
Prehistoric items have been here for thousands of years. I know the feeling.
Buy a staff door. Locks opting with Kadoosh. Okay.
Announcement. Guests should be amazed for the right reasons. Thank you.
Diamond. Rice floor. Perfect. Department of Culture is responsible for evaluating our country's museums. Your museum currently has no star rating, but with all the improvements you made, that won't last long. Complete star objectives impress the Department of Culture and increase the museum's star rating. A higher star rating will attract more guests and allow you to travel to new museums.
Announcement. Guests should walk at a natural pace without thinking about it too hard.
Buy a staff door. That is a partition wall, isn't it?
The museum asks that you open your mind and close your mouth.
More stickers. I don't get the stickers.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Does something feel familiar? Then you must have exquisite taste. For the uninitiated, I am Sir Nigel Bickleworth, Baron of the Airwaves. Envoy to your ears. What took you so long?
Info stands. Drinking fountain.
The museum is happy to welcome children. Personally, I'm not so keen.
Okay. All right.
Gift shop requires an assistant. You work in retail now. If you haven't enjoyed your visit, please don't mention us to your friends.
All right. Now I've learned something. All right, start expedition.
expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Hey, they're coming back. Alright, people are coming in this way, so I need to add ticket booth here.
Guests are reminded the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. The ball is in your court.
What have I got?
Expedition complete. Fetch the crowbar.
Yay! Shiny. I need 2 prehistory. Hold on. Alright, we'll come back to that.
And now, some news. Development at Bungle Technologies HQ came to a grinding halt today. It's been reported that CEO Sophie Nova meant to lock herself in her office for a power nap, but unknowingly sent the entire facility to lockdown. It's been several days now, and employees wait eagerly for their slumbering employer. It's like some kind of fairy tale. That's how little I care about it.
Guests should see a few exhibits before buying a snack. You know who you are.
We got Bigfoot has an Nintendo. A Yeti. Oh. And his Yeti children.
It should go without saying, but here goes. No climbing on bones, fossils, or other prehistoric memorabilia.
Need a prehistory expert. All right. Detailed.
That you haven't seen me before.
What's entertainment? Gets entertainment.
Photography is officially permitted, but unofficially frowned upon.
No! Jackass.
Lost and found report. Nope, that's an exhibit. Why does this keep happening?
Just want to place a door.
When others get you down. When you just can't stand being around people. You need Go Away Holidays. With over 20 remote, isolated destinations to choose from, we'll get you far away for total isolation and soul-nourishing silence. Go Away Holidays, voted Recluse's Getaway Provider of the Year.
Alright, where's our expedition at? Still on its way. Okay.
Guests are welcome to eat and drink while in the museum. Someone thought that was a good idea.
Okay, so now I know what I'm doing.
Announcement. Old tickets can be used as mementos, and not much else.
I want to destroy the walls. Dang it. It's back. Open the crate! Open the crate! What do we get? Alright, we're gonna send that to the inventory. And I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. So hang in there.
Guests found discussing the museum's insurance policy will be asked to lighten up. Frequently asked questions. Yes, some dinosaur skeletons are mix and match. That's just good science.
Okay, I'm back. Nope. Nope.
Guests are reminded that your ticket does not include a +1.
I'll shoot. Alright. Fine. I'll have 2 staff rooms.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Next week is 2 Point Radio's Call-In Spectacular. Consider yourself warned. Yes, that time of year when my co-workers shamelessly demean themselves for any sponsor with a coin to spare in an aim to bring you the bread and circuses you so greedily desire. Win tickets to Cheesy Gobfest. Meet the Cheesy Goblin. And win a lifetime supply of cheesy gubbins. Can I stop now?
Announcement. The museum does not offer small talk. That's all. Guests with questions are commended for their curiosity. Well done, you.
Eerie looking settlement not marked on any maps. There doesn't seem anyone here. Oh, cool.
What you see, consider making a donation so we can get more just like it.
Yay!
Guests are reminded not to overstay their welcome. Some of you are getting awfully close. Thank you. Guests should treat old things with the respect they may or may not deserve.
Okay.
Before we go, there's just enough time for Sir Nigel Reviews. Our subject, today's show. In his latest episode, Bickleworth brought his effortless best, charming listeners with boundless charisma and wit unending. Bard's Dinner Party. Its reputation as the finest show on radio is no small coincidence, and something people really should say more often. No doubt we'll be tuning in tomorrow for what is sure to be another world-class broadcast. 5 golden Nigels out of a possible 5.
Okay. Alright, so these are all locked. That's... Construction... Cannot be cleared.
That the prehistoric period was absolutely ages ago. Guests should try and learn something before finding somewhere to sit down. Guests who lose their ticket will be put through hell. Thank you. Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
Alright, I think we're going to call this for the night. So if you could, please, if you're watching on Twitch,
When
below
others
is a
get you
donation
down,
button for Extra
When
Life.
you just can't
It goes to
stand
help
being
kids
around
in,
people.
in this case, Seattle Children's Hospitals, who
You
I'm playing
need
for.
Go away holidays.
If you can, please,
With
anything.
over 20
as little or as
remote,
much as you wish to
isolated
give, it all
destinations
helps.
to choose from,
If
we'll
you're
get
watching
you
on
far
YouTube,
away
there
for
should be a
total
donation link in
isolation
the
and soul
description.
nourishing silence.
Again, as little or as much as you wish, it all
Go
goes
away
to help Seattle
holidays.
Children's Hospital.
Voted Recluse's Getaway Provider of the Year.
And with that,